Okay. Okay, everyone ready? And I will start our lovely recap.
Ready.
Okay, Tooth's listening. Pretzel is here. Perfect. Right, I will start recapping. So we had a weird session. We started off leaving the Monument of the Lost with a newly reborn gnome named Orator trailing along behind you all. The Lady Muriel, I'll say get that right one of these days, was once again in the lead, looking for the next path, and after she found it, they saw her sigh and say that the next place is going to be weird. Wasn't one that she knew about, but she had just that feeling, and she was right. You guys entered the domain of delight called the Butterfly Fields, and it was under some sort of weird butterfly effect. The layer actions here hit you right off the start, and you started doing your saving throws. The whole area was pretty much a Fey-induced psychedelic trip, and for the next 3 hours, you went through a lot. Talos and Ben seemed not to do too bad in here, but the others were starting to behave very strange as the effects started to take root. And at one point, they all thought they went mad when some sort of centaur that had butterfly wings on its back. He was fairly colorful and very, very masculine. He told our party that they would need the mayor's permission to pass through this domain, as it was still not finished being set up, but welcomed you to walk around and enjoy the city of Papilora. The Lady Muriel went with the guard. Orator went to have his own little bit of fun, and you all hit up the general store, a bookstore, and a tea shop. You did extremely well with spending most of your money here, as you were the very first guests, and most things were on sale. You also got the full Fey experience for the first time. Nothing here was normal. Nothing you saw or heard would ever be forgotten, unfortunately for some of you. You also met the Princess Valoria, one of Queen Titania's daughters, who owned the shop called the Honeydrop Hollow. When the mayor finally found you, he brought out the city's council with him, and as everyone wanted to meet these ambassadors, you could tell right away that getting his permission to pass through was just his way of wanting to say hi to people passing through. He was small, squat, and a frog. 2 feet tall, 3 feet wide, a sweater made out of moss, and glasses made out of cattails, and you all met Mayor Cricklebach. Sabryn wanted to steal him immediately, turn him into another pet, but Francisco pretty much just quickly introduced everyone, signed the guest book, and said thanks for letting us visit, but we're on a schedule. So our party said goodbye to this town with a fanfare of butterflies playing music, stopped by to stare at the Duke Silken Mossvale, the Archfey caterpillar that dreamed this place into existence, and you hit the final path towards your destination. The final path, though, was a bubble of wild magic that they would have to run through, and Sabryn realized this was the exact location that she fell so long ago and died. After each of you rolled 6 times on the wild magic table, you came out even more odd. Tooth had 2 heads, Sabryn had a feather beard and butterfly wings, Talos somehow felt like throwing up, Ben came out like this was just another day, and Francisco came out more angry. Helga took the worst of it, though, and she was not happy with what happened to her. But as you all looked up, saw your destination finally, the Citadel of Thrice-Bound Twilight. And that's where our session ended. And we are picking up. So in the distance, on Roll20 in the distance, you see this place. Lady Muriel's pretty much just looking at you guys and going, would you all like to be filled in with what you will see inside, where we're heading, and, well, what's going to happen when we get there?
How long is it going to take to get there?
It's about like a 20-minute walk. Not too bad.
Okay, thank you. I'm
20,
just trying to
25.
gauge how much longer I have on my wings. That's all.
Okay.
I would like to understand as much as possible, please.
Right. Let's do I'll do the quick bits, and then you can start asking me some questions. Now, just think for a minute. Let's start with the protocols. to gain entrance, the normal protocols to gain entrance with Queen Titania or Queen Mab. They are quite stepped in Fey tradition. Like normal, your unspoken rules, ritualistic ceremony meant to honor both, the Majestemes and protect the mortals from accidentally offending them or binding yourselves to any bargains that you might not know is an actual bargain. But thankfully, I believe you are all being allowed to ignore the traditions here, seeing as you are ambassadors. But there are a few that I should go over just in case. She's going to stare at a couple of you, Helga and Francisco in general. Etiquette is critical. Missteps can be fatal or binding. Never lie. Fae abhor lies, especially in the Seelie court. They value clever truths. No iron or steel may be carried into their presence. All weapons must be left behind. Armor, too. Always address her with her proper titles. Either Her Radiant Majesty, Queen of Blossoming Boughs, Sovereign of the Summer Court, or Lady Titania of the Glorious Bloom. Speak only when spoken to, unless you are invited to speak. Compliments are expected, but should always be sincere and artful. Any gift brought to her court must be freely given without expectation of return. Questions?
So the weapons thing about leaving them.
Yes,
What if you can't?
You should be fine. Most things in here are under wards for things like that to probably not appear if you called them.
I meant Talos.
Ah,
he's metal. Or
I thought you meant your arm.
Underneath was metal.
I was thinking your arm.
I was. I'm just lying.
Okay. Well, I think he should be fine, but I will send a runner ahead to make sure that they know. We do have a few Warforged dignitaries that come in now and then, so I'm pretty sure he'd be okay.
Oh, so there's a precedent. I'm sure it'll be fine.
I think you'd be okay.
You've already met, so right? You already met her?
Technically, no.
Just met.
We saw her in the vision.
You saw them.
Okay.
You saw her in the vision. And when Puck came and gave you the letter, you heard her voice, but you never saw her.
Okay.
Yeah, this is technically your very first meeting in person. You've been technically here before when you first came here with Abigail, but she had not arrived yet.
Gotcha.
Now, myself, I've never actually had a full audience with just her before, so I don't know if it's just going to be her or if court is in session. So please be prepared to see, more wonders other than what we have already seen. There are quite a few. I honestly don't know what's going to happen because this is the first time you guys are seeing her and you're not from here. So she rarely sees anyone outside of, her own domain. So I'm as intrigued as you guys are, I believe. And probably just as scared. But
I do have a question.
Yes, Tooth.
Do they, their majesties, do they get in our heads? Do they go in there?
It's considered frowned upon without being invited, especially during court.
Okay.
Yes, she prefers the words that actually come out of your mouth, not what you're thinking. I cannot say that others of the court won't be checking, though. But she herself will not.
I have nothing to hide. I just don't like people going in my head.
Yes. Not many people do. So, normally, the Queen might test petitioners with riddles or like questions of intent, but being ambassadors, I think you are fine that way. Remember, the main thing though, all words are technically binding promises, even offhand ones. They can become oaths in her presence. So be careful what you say. Now, right.
Right. It's not going to happen. But
Right.
What if one of these rules were to be broken by accident?
I have a feeling because you're technically not from here and this is your first official meeting with her, I think you'd be okay. But just in case. Just use your words carefully. I have a feeling she's going to be doing most of the talking at the beginning. Now, normally there is a long way of getting an audience with Queen Titania, but I'm pretty sure we should be fine. Mab, on the other hand, is quite easy, but I don't think we're going to be seeing her today. She's not seen that much that often. After we're done here, I'm not too sure if Mab would answer you anyway. We shall see. Now,
I think maybe she would.
Would we be seeing Queen Mab, or would we be seeing Queen Laura?
All I know is you were going to be seeing Queen Titania. Mab, on the other hand, I think that'll be up to Titania. She should be able to fill you in. It's a very weird situation with Mab and your friend Dora. The power that was shoved into her has taken quite a toll, and for the most part, you get Queen Mab most days, but some days Dora comes through and, well, you'll be able to tell. Titania should be able to fill you in more than me, because she knows a lot more than I do.
If she still holds domain, we're kind of required to see her.
Yes, I'm hoping you do get to see her. And I'm hoping as soon as she recognizes you that Dora comes out and not Mab. But we shall see. The power of Mab right now is... Well, I should say the power of the Unseelie Court is technically up in the air right now. I have a feeling you'd be able to see Morgan quite easy. He's technically doing most of the day and day-to-day for her.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is there... Actually, I'm going to ask this first, above table. From my readings, if I don't know the answer, I'm just going to ask her.
Most of what you've been told is in your book. But there's only 2 of you who have read the book. That's why I figured I'd go
This is more of a history question.
Okay.
Is there an actual specific reason that the courts are divided, or is it more of there was a reason at one point and it's been like this forever, so now we just do this?
No, court, like, in your book, in your history, usually, like, say, because we're in you're in the dome, they came together, they're like, this is unprecedented. They should not be this close to each other, especially during court. One should be on one side of the world, one should be on the other side of the world, and they should never meet together unless it's in battle.
Okay.
Or something is going on that the sisters need to actually do something together. This is probably like the second time in history, according to Yarn Spinner, that this has ever happened. They should definitely not be this close to each other. No.
And Mab and Titania, are they actually sisters?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. They look completely different, but sisters in like a Fae sense. Mab is more elvish. Titania's more Eladrian. So technically, they're still sisters in like magic and power, they would have had probably the same mother, maybe a different father.
Okay.
Yep. And the book says that each of them have, like, offspring. Mab more than Titania.
Hmm.
Mab's got, like, 6 known daughters. Titania's got, like, 2. Mabs
And we
are
already
with,
met one.
yes, and Mabs are all with different fathers. Titania's are with Oberon.
Mhm.
Yeah. Mab likes to sleep around. Yeah. He doesn't. There's not a lot more about the courtless in his book. It's just generalization, and you'd also be able to tell that he's ignoring most of the courtless for some reason in the book. Okay. So, is there anything else you guys want to talk about before you enter the Citadel? All good? Okay. All right.
I think I just mentally tell Helga just to, unless you're specifically asked a question, maybe just don't say anything at all. Because, and I just kind of like gestured at
Yeah.
her.
I kind of, over the last 3 places we've been, this kind of feels way out of my league, and I am okay with just holding on to my axe for the just in case anything comes to hurt us. So
I
I'm
don't
just
think they're going to let you do that.
Right. I will crack my knuckles every time I'm angry.
Okay, that's probably fine. Also, I think that you might have to do all of the customs because you're not an ambassador. You're my guard. So I don't know if you have diplomatic immunity here.
Well, it's going to be good luck for them if they try to. I don't know what's going on, Sabryn. I will just.
Yeah. We'll just
This
see what
is-
happens. That's fine. It's fine. We'll just see what happens.
Yeah. This will be interesting. Maybe they won't even let me into the main room, and maybe I'll just have to sit outside.
Maybe.
I won't like that, though. But take notes, just in case. Great. All right. I can't remember if I wrote this before. So as you guys enter, she's just going to give you a brief description of the Citadel of Thricebound Twilight. It's got 3 different wings. Even though there is a courtless, they do have an area if they need to come and see one of the queens for some reason, which is rare. She'll tell you, like, the courtless area is usually empty. They might have one person a year show up with some sort of beef and need to gain audience with one of the courts. But for the most part, their area is completely empty. But the Archfey and Fey who built this place felt like it was needed to give them a space if they wanted something. But they have not used it so far. So it's got 3 different areas. The Gilded Bloom is the Seelie Wing. This portion of the Citadel seems rather grown than built. Gleaming spires of golden crystal and arching bridges of living vine twist toward a sky painted in eternal sunlight. The air is sweet with a sense of moonfruit and honeyed wine. Here it's home to emissaries of the Seelie Court, those who seek diplomacy or order. She'll tell you the notable features are the throne of blossoms that bloom anew with with every seated guest, in a hall of reflection where truth is revealed through poetry. Why? Just because that's what I wrote. The Unseelie Wing is called the Thorned Hollow. It's a stark contrast. Lies in this wing, forged in the shadowed obsidian and ironwood. Most things are covered with thorns that cover towers that drip starlight like venom. Walls seem to shift when obscured, and doors may open to different places every time you open the door. It is perpetually night here, and you oddly see the moon overhead, which is cracked and bleeding silver. Here is home to the dread envoys of the Unseelie Court. And the notable features are the Mirror Maze of Sorrows, which show others what they fear the most. And then the Courtless Wing is the Cruxheart Spire, which is neutral ground and usually completely empty. You might see some wandering fae without allegiance, a lot of rebels, and a lot of exiles here. The notable feature is the Loom of Choices, a device that predicts possible futures. So each place has a area for visitors, pretty much. It also has like rooms for you guys to stay if you want to. There'll be dignitary rooms and stuff like that. Pretty much anything you can need here. There's no shops. There's nothing. You can't really buy anything here. This is literally a courthouse with a hotel basically added to it. Yeah. Okay. So you would notice there's not many guards here. This is pretty much just mostly open until you get somewhere where you know you shouldn't be. Anyone can walk here freely. I will take just standard perception rolls from everybody, please.
I have advantage.
This is more
for those. Do you take passives?
I'll take your passive. I'm okay with that.
10.
18.
17.
Yes. Pretty much anyone over a 10, and most people who I think all of you have at least glanced at the list of things that came through the portal and had a little bit of glance, so you probably might recognize some of them, depending on how long you took reading and memorizing that list. But for the Seelie Court, all the creatures that you are seeing as you walk by, some of them are even actually noticing, because you actually put your outfits on, who you are, and are coming up with, like, you'll have whole families come up and try to, like, give you handshakes, ask for your autograph, ask for your blessings, ask how long are we going to be staying under this dome, when can we leave, are we safe here? You're going to be getting a lot of that as you walk through. You're going to be seeing lots of little pixies, a lot of little sprites, some dryads, the occasional unicorn, some walking tree ants, a lot of satyrs, a lot of nymphs, the occasional tiny dog that's kind of like blinks every now and then as it's walking. And
I start trying to follow one immediately.
Yep.
Helga pulls me back, but I 100%
Definitely.
try.
Some weird little, they're kind of like 2 feet tall creatures made out of stone. You might think they're called cords. They're really, really pretty much like, they look like walking different types of rock, like shale, granite, chalk. They're just tiny little things huddle around each other, just walking and clacking. Then immediately like turn into like whatever type of stone that they represent. So you're seeing a lot of like whimsical and a lot of life in this place, and most of them are just staring at you guys as you walk by. Orator is pretty much just like going up and shaking everybody's hand like he is more important than you guys right now. He's having a ball, and he even gets to the point where he just says, "I'll meet her later. You guys go have fun." And he
Did
just
we
leaves
even invite him?
Nope. Lady Muriel's just going to look at him and go, "He's an odd one. I will have someone keep an eye on him. I was hoping to introduce him, but apparently not."
Sabryn.
Hmm?
I wasn't expecting all these people and beings to know us already, and they're asking us about how long they're going to be here. What do we tell them? Did we tell them anything?
Well, I think probably just go with, like she was saying, the truth as much as you know it. We have meeting set up. We don't have a specific timeline yet. We're working on it.
These people are they're more scared than I thought they'd be, I guess. Or I didn't really think about it yet.
Well, their home died too. I mean, it kind of like exploded or something. They
Yeah,
weren't expecting to come here either, any more than we were expecting to have them.
that's true.
They have a lot of power, but like the regular folk, like you were before you joined up with us, right? They don't really have any choice in anything. So
Right.
I think it'll be good for them to just know that we are working on it. You know, it's progressing. For sure. We have a specific time. Don't tell anyone where it is or when the meeting is, just for safety
No.
reasons, but we are working on it.
It's progressing. We have a time frame. That's I'll tell them.
We have a meeting date set.
Okay.
Because if we say time frame, they might think we have a time frame on getting them out of here, which we don't have yet.
No.
But we have a meeting date set at the least. That's good info.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Hopefully at that meeting we can actually start getting dates for what to do with the rest of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys technically have 13 days left. Okay.
And you said, correct me if I'm wrong, because I might be, but did you say that in here and like everywhere except that one other domain, time has come back to equal with outside?
As far as the Lady Muriel was told, she was told by Queen Titania that they have stopped the time dilation just to make sure people realize that they just basically want to be on your time and they don't want to have an advantage. So it's like her way of saying, we're here to try and make peace, even though if things go to shit, it's gonna be interesting. Yeah. She just basically is doing it to be on your level.
Okay.
Or so maybe you're on their level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, there is a level we're trying to get on it.
Correct. Alright. So as you guys reach the main area where pretty much like you'll be able to tell you go from a place of walking and talking and gathering to, as soon as we go through the next set of doors, we're best behavior. And there's a couple guards there sitting, just literally taking people's weapons and armor, if it's made out of steel.
I don't summon my blade. I'm going to keep it in my arm and just assume that they're right about not being able to pull it, but if I am, then I don't want to summon it now. But
Is the material that Tooth's Claw of Azurksky, is that
yours is bone, technically.
But it's a weapon, clearly, so they're going to take it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it would still have little bits of metal here and there on the handle, because it's technically a glaive, just holding it together. But the blade itself is bone sharpened. Yeah, it's just a big.
Tooth is going to hand over the claw of Azurksky. He's going to hand over his grappling hook. He's going to hand over his great axe. He's going to take out the little javelins that are on his shoulder and say he's going to pull out the net that he has, which is like a modified fishing net, and he's going to raise an eyebrow.
Better safe than sorry, son.
He's going to hand it over.
The one in front of you, he kind of looks, he's only about 3.5 feet tall, but he's got a red outfit on and a red hat.
I guess I hand over my bracers. My goggles technically have metal on them.
Yep.
If they want that, I can hand that over.
Yeah.
Do I have to give them my boomerang?
He's just going to look at it and go, well, it appears to be magical there, miss, so yes, that's an interesting thing. Yeah, he's like literally as soon as everything's like, you'd be able to tell he's doing like some sort of magical signature to all your stuff, and it's going in one area, and it's like almost doing like an imprint of your magical signature on it for you.
And then there's Carter's dagger, a crossbow,
Yeah.
crossbow, a couple other daggers, a small kitchen knife.
Yeah, he's literally just like going, why don't I just take the bag
A
off
nanny
your hand?
cam. See, the funny thing is, like, only
Just
half
put
of it
the
is in
bag
bags. The rest of it is just,
I
like,
know.
in various pockets of shit.
Yeah. And he's like literally looking you up and down and going, what's in the hole, miss?
Mostly alcohol, but I'm gonna be real mad if someone drinks it.
Oh, that's okay. Just stick the whole hole in here. That'd be probably the safest bet for you. There's a lineup
Is
behind
that
you.
magical?
The portable hole? Yes.
No, their hole that they're asking me to put it in.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Sorry. No. They're smarter than that. Thank you. Move along. The artifact bound to you will be diminished, so please try not to use it.
We don't have to give all our magic items, just the ones that are weapons, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, you would know from the history book, you are free to add any protective warding that you want to put on yourself before you walk in.
I am also gonna, before I give over the hole, I'm gonna take out the hall passes.
Okay, sure.
And a bottle of
Any paperwork.
moonshine. And my paperwork, yeah.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, if Talos wanted to do the group chat before you go in, you'd realize you could do that.
Okay.
And probably cast it, but safe and sorry.
Okay. Is there anything Francisco wants to put on himself? Your aura will suffice throughout the entire place.
Yeah, I actually don't have much to put on myself. I hand over my blades. I hand over my fucking.
Yeah, they're going to be asking you to take off the plate.
Yeah, I'm handing over my plate.
You're immediately getting like. You're immediately getting like 3 or 4 pixies coming and just immediately, like normally full plate's 10 minutes. They have it off you in about 1. Yep.
Yeah. Like,
and it's just like, ooh, shiny.
Yeah.
Tattoo.
Don't scratch it. Yeah, I've got the tattoos.
You got a few. You don't have all of them. Oh no, sorry.
That's not a
you
weapon.
Have so. You have most back. Yeah. Nope.
I mean, I've still got all my tattoos. But what I'm saying is, like, I can't get rid of my tattoos, so I'm keeping them. I don't have any spells I can cast on myself. So
yeah, your aura would do most of your things here.
Yeah, so that's it. I'm just gonna, in true Francisco fashion, can we just hurry the fuck up?
You're going to get a lot of giggles, and the little guy in red's just looking at you and going, yeah, just, you'll be fine. He's going to look at the group again and look at Ben and go, huh, interesting. The elven chain will have to come off.
I have a few daggers and this rod that can turn into weapons.
Yeah, the mercurial rod. Yep.
Yeah.
Rod of mercurial form. Yep.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you.
Thank you. I'll also step forward and just.
What to do about you?
Should I just get in the hole?
No. I'm just gonna put an inhibitor on you. Is that okay?
What will it do?
Nothing harmful. It's just more going to make sure that you don't do anything internal wise. So your magic's going to be diminished.
You probably don't do internal things. I haven't thought about it. Can he take out the Cyberdyne unit?
You technically can, yes. You can take out all your stuff. Whether or not you want to leave that with anyone, that's up to you.
I think the inhibitor would be fine.
Okay.
As
So
already
the
has.
inhibitor pretty much is going to make you need to do a 30 Arcana to do any magic before the spell will work.
Oh.
Yep. But it'll still work for the ones that you've already precast.
Any spell or just attack spells?
Any spell for him.
Okay.
Other than that, 2 pen knives, dagger. We'll get out the magnetic T. Look at them, just place it.
Like I said before, better safe than sorry. I'd hate for the Lord Oberon to deem you unworthy of being here and forcefully make you leave. Although, I'd enjoy watching it.
That sounds
but
like a
I'd
problem
hate
for
it to
you guys, more than us.
Oh no, we don't have to clean that up. So, I think the rest of you are good. The dwarves, yeah.
Helga, drop it! Helga, drop it!
Yeah, it's just pretty much, please, or you can sit here with me and we can have a great conversation. Helga's going to drop everything as soon as he says that.
I just kind of look at Helga and go,
Nope, I don't speak whatever he is. Right. So, you guys...
mildly racist, but okay, let's go.
It's true. He's not technically a gnome. He's a red cap. Which, I don't think, no, even in your book, Ben, you'd be the only one to figure out, to try and wonder why a red cap is working with Titania's side. That's a weird one. They're Mab's assassins. Why one is here doing security? It's weird.
I mean, at least he's doing honest work.
For now. Yep.
For now.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, as you step through the glimmering archway of woven light and vine, the world shifts. The air grows warm with the breath of high summer. Sunlight's pouring in through a living canopy. Vast branches of silverleaf trees stretch into the sky that may or may not truly exist. Time itself feels slower, more deliberate, but not... It's almost as if every second is just like a drop of water. But you'd definitely be able to tell it's not slower here, it just feels off. The throne room is not built, it is grown. The floor is a mosaic of living petals and moss, forming patterns that shift one unobserved. Great flower stalks as tall as towers carve overhead like cathedral pillars, humming with some sort of weird music. It smells like lavender and honeysuckle in here. And you also have like a faint breeze, but you do not see any open windows. At the far end of the chamber, atop a gentle rise of knotted roots, stands Queen Titania's throne, a blooming throne of heartwood that pulses with some sort of fey light. Butterflies larger than books drift lazily all about her, their wings dusted with starlight. A crown of light and thorns hovers just above her brow. I'll show you again what Titania looks like in roll 20.
Thank you.
Welcome. Titania, the Summer Queen, is radiant and terrifying in her beauty. Her hair cascades like molten gold, and her skin glows with the warmth of a living sun. Her eyes are a very, very deep green, almost like a forest green, and bright as a blade of grass. Around the court, her attendants, glamour-dapped fey nobles, courtiers, living statues of ivory, glance and watch your entire entrance with more amusement and curiosity. Above, a great solar bloom half-sun spins slowly in the dome of the court, bathing you all in perpetual golden twilight. Welcome to the Seelie Court. The golden court grows silent. The air shimmers with the scent of wildflowers and sunlight. Queen Titania rises from her living throne, her voice like a bird song woven into the gentle wind. Welcome, wanderers and wardens, emissaries of two realms. I am Titania, Queen of the Blooming Dawn, Sovereign of the Seelie Court, and Warden of the Endless Summer. I have watched the threads of fate wind ever tighter between your world and mine. Now you stand before me, hearts bearing the hopes of Lunara, and the whispering will of the Fae. It is no small thing to be chosen as a bridge between peoples. The path you walk will be lined with wonder and wound alike. But know this. You are seen. You are not summoned as supplicants, but as stewards, carriers of promise, courtiers of peace. The sun does not question the flower for blooming, nor shall I question your place here. The Seelie Court welcomes you as kin, so long as your truths ring clear, your hearts remain unshadowed, and your tongues do not twist with falsehood. Speak now if you must. Be still if you dare. The court watches, the summer listens. And I await the first note of this song we shall write together. Who's first?
Tooth is just looking back and forth, not looking up at her yet.
I'm looking, but I also have immediately forgotten all of the names we're supposed to call her.
You would know Your Majesty or just Queen Titania.
Because she'd said Queen Titania, but then there was like a farther part, so I wasn't sure if Queen Titania alone was allowed.
Right. The Lady Muriel is going to speak up first. She's just going to go, "Thank you, my queen. I will do some quick introductions for the rest of the court who might not know who these people are. First off, we have Sabryn Scythehill. She is a student from, I believe, Muna, I have been told by Puck, and Puck's in the corner just like head and hands. It's like, you weren't supposed to say that. Come on, God. He's just giving you guys all a quick wave and like a, sorry. Next to her, we have, I believe it's Francisco de Corsair, champion of Axiom, newly formed, I believe. This, she's going to rap on Talos. Metal Buckets is named, I believe, Talos. I do not know what it stands for. The Angry Dwarf is Helga. The Not-So-Angry Dwarf is, I believe I've heard, Orion Vogdenstol. And this is Ben.
Hi.
Do we have our mind link going?
Yes, you do.
Yeah. I kind of just mind link to two, because we can do it to each other, right?
Yep.
Or is it just to Talos?
No, you can do all of you.
Okay.
Yes. Yep.
And just ask, do you want to be called Orion or do you want to be called Tooth? Just indirect.
Tooth, but it's not important.
It's important that we set the precedent because we're doing our introductions. So.
Lost that name, so.
Hi, Your Majesty. Queen Titania, sorry. I do believe that titles hold importance here. This is Tooth. Does not prefer to be called Orion. If that is all the same.
Tooth it is, and she's just going to look to someone who's in the middle of, like, scribing. Go, jot that down, please. Tooth, pleasure.
Your Majesty, I lost the right to be called that name. Your Majesty.
No one loses their own name, but if you would like help getting it back, I'd be more than happy.
Thank you, Sovereign of the Summer Court.
You get kind of like a mild clap with that one.
Yeah, I pat him on the shoulder.
Mm-hmm. So,
I guess we should get things started then. just kind of look around.
She's just going to say, I do have a lot to go over with you all, but I figure it would be better if you start off if you have anything specific. If not, I would be happy to continue. But you came to me.
Has the date for our meeting been relayed to you?
Yes, Puck did tell me. I believe we have 12 days of your time, 12 or 13 days before the very first meeting. I'm hoping I can get there at least a day. Well, not me specifically. My emissary will be coming. A day or two just to make things, make sure things go well. But yes, we do have... I think there's going to be... She's just like... someone's going to walk up and start talking to her and go, right. The emissaries will be the following for our peace talks. From the Seelie court, you're going to be having my handmaiden, the Lady Tandrin, along with her guard and my consort, the Lord Oberon, who she's going to point to, and I'll show you what the Lord Oberon is again. He's not that big. He's like human face, covered in leaves, but he definitely has fairy wings. He is head to toe in a lot of weird different colors. In your book, you would know he's called the Green Warden. He is in charge of the Great Hunt. And he has been her consort for a long time.
And just to not assume they have full authority to speak on your behalf?
Yes, both of them will, of course. Yes,
I'm writing all of this down.
Because court is in session, and we will be for quite a while, I am not to leave my throne until such time as court is no longer in session. The emissary of the Unseelie court. I have been made aware of one of Mab's daughters, the Lady Nixalia, the Lady of Midnight. She's going to be her emissary. I have no idea how many guards she will be bringing. Nyx was next in line to become queen if anything happened to Mab. But now because of Dora, well, her potential job is up in the air. So she's going to be Mab's emissary. And she's going to show you a picture. I didn't put it in Roll20, but she's going to conjure an image of her for you. And I'll stick that in Discord. And I will type out what her name is for you.
I know it's unlikely, but when she's talking about this... Oh, hot.
Yep.
Can I try to get an insight check on either how she thinks Nyx feels about this, or how that situation is going from her perspective?
You want an insight check to Tanya? By all means.
I would like to insight check to Tanya. Thank you.
Smash.
I didn't roll great, but her bonus is enormous.
$25?
29.
Oh. That rolled weird. That's not rolled like that. Why did it do that? Oh.
I don't know. I see a 34 on Roll20.
It was a 25. I don't know why I did that.
That's fine. 29.
Okay.
But yeah, maybe a tad something, but she's for the most part truthful. Yeah.
Okay.
And I've been told that the courtless are bringing someone. I didn't think they were going to, but after having a conversation with Abigail wasn't too sure if she should or not, because technically they're not aligned to everyone, but because they're still technically, she's one of the first to meet you, she felt obligated she was going to do it herself, but one more of the, courtless decided to push forward and put their name in the hat, as they say. Her name is Nystara, the Weirded Eye. She was going to be their eye and ear. She only has one. She's not really on my top 1,000 list of people I thought they would send or would want to go. I do hope she holds her tongue. She's going to conjure an image of Nystara. She's going to conjure an image of her in her true height. And she's going to tell you she is a Fomorian witch. So this is her name. And this is Nystara, the Warded Eye. She's going to be the Courtless's emissary. She's about 25 feet tall.
Now,
Apparently
Brendan,
she
remind
has...
me. Okay.
Yep. Sorry, no, go for it.
When we originally came here and we talked to the emissary, or talked to Puck and Morgan, right?
Yep.
And Abigail and all of them.
Correct.
And we're getting this all meeting stuff started, and we had gotten signatures from some of them, right?
Yes.
Agreeing to a meeting? But none of the people who signed the paperwork are going to the meeting?
They, your Fae book would let you know that they are allowed to send their own emissaries in their place.
So the emissaries of the
tradition.
emissaries are who are going.
It's basically, they are like the leaders. The leaders never send an ambassador. They send themselves. They send their own ambassador. But
right, but we had...
Sorry, yeah.
Because that would have been Puck and Morgan, right? Because they're not the leaders. They are essentially the emissaries for the queens.
Correct. And you would also be able to... give me a history roll. That's the easiest way to do it.
Sure.
Same with Talos or whoever is wondering. Whoever read the book, I should say. It's not a hard DC. I just want 15 or over.
I still have my advantage up, so 20.
Okay, 20. Beautiful.
I only have one more roll.
Fey creatures, a lot of the time, if they have like a pact with someone or they have an agreement with someone, they can pass that off onto someone else. If they already have, like, say, you owe this person a favor, my favor for you now is to do this in my place.
But they are held to the original agreement.
Yes.
Okay.
So they will need to also put their names on the list.
Yeah.
As a signed actual document. But they are allowed to transfer their own, what's the word I'm looking for? Their own agreement, their own bargain, their own deal, whatever. It's legally binding for them to give it to someone who owes them a favor.
Okay.
That's what favors are for in the Feywild.
Yeah, so I just wanted to make sure this wasn't going to be a thing where they were like, well, we didn't sign it, so we don't have to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like if you owe me a favor and you have someone else who owes you a favor and I need a favor from you, you can make them do it. Mm-hmm. It's a weird one, but it's one of the weird Fey traditions, and I felt like using it. So yes, those are going to be I believe, Mab's daughter's probably the only one who might bring her own entourage of guards. I do not know how many, but I think the magic number was, I think we said 50 each? 25 or 50? I think maybe 25? I can't remember. She might just come herself, so we're not too sure. So those will be who's dealing with all of the people that are going to be at our, I believe Puck tells me it's going to be a castle. That should be fun. The Lady Tandrin will be able to give you all the basically... I think it'd be nice if she was there a couple days earlier to make sure there's rooms comfortable for Nyx and... I did two end names for some reason. One sec.
Nystara?
Nyx and Nystara. Yeah. Nyxalia and Nystara. I don't know why I did that to myself. I got so many mirrors, now I have so many N-words. Okay. So, do you see any problems with having the Lady Tandrin and the Lord Oberon come a couple days early? To help set up or whatever help they need.
Checking the others. We were planning on getting there a few days early anyways, weren't we?
Yes. I'm wondering if we should tell her that most of the Earth leaders will be there themselves. I'm not sure how that will be seen. Our customs are different, I think, than theirs. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to anger her, though.
I don't think she'll be mad about it. I mean, if anything, she might think it's dumb, because if something goes wrong, then all the leaders are dead, but I don't think she'd be mad. That kind of works in her favor, no?
Sovereign, if I may, the days early are fine. I think we plan the same.
Good.
However, as an ambassador, to share with you that I think the customs, Lunaran customs, are different. The leaders themselves will be in attendance. Of course, the queens can do whatever you will, but
yes.
We perhaps worry about how it will be seen amongst the various leaders of Lunar.
Well, from what I know of your ancestors' history, for the most part, a lot of people do like to do things themselves, but some, I would assume, will have their own emissaries. But I think for something this grand, the first meeting, I think ambassadors and emissaries is enough. I don't think they will have too many issues. As Morgan and Puck have told me, most of them are quite, how should I say, good at their jobs. I don't think we'll have too much of an issue, but if they would rather myself to come in person, the Lady Tandrin can let me know, and I will be there. I cannot guarantee the same for Map.
I would suggest maybe no more than 2 days before the date.
Oh, yes.
Just to limit security issues and also so that it does not seem like there's been established routine with anyone.
No.
From either side.
My thought and feeling on this is I would rather us come with just a few, and I'm assuming there's going to be quite a lot of you. We are okay with that for the first meeting. We'll see how that goes. I'm sure it should be fine. Will you be present at our meeting?
Yes.
I would hope so. Are you going to be the... she's going to look over at Puck. What's the general human term? He's going to look and go, the MC.
I suppose, I think maybe mediators is the more appropriate word, but I'm not opposed to MC.
Mediators. Okay, that works too. I wasn't too. He's just going to say a couple of them are really, really good at talking. I'm surprised Francisco hasn't said a word yet.
Just eating in the corner.
Fighting us.
They can take my weapons, but they can't take my sandwich.
I'm not too sure what's going on with Francisco. He was dressed as a pirate last time, and I was surprised. I thought he was going to be walking in here with, like, a barrel of ale behind his shoulders and a floozy at the waist. Sorry.
First off, y'all are the ones who made me wear this fucking thing.
It looks good on you. And actually, Abigail made that for you.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. Look here, yeah, we're going to talk. We're not going to be able to translate everything for you. We're going to talk for you. The main thing is we're just bringing you there so you don't fucking kill each other.
Queen Titania's going to look over at Oberon and go, "Finally, someone who's actually truthful. Thank you." Right. I was waiting for that. Hey, they get us. That is the important part. Oberon's just going to like nod his head and go, "Right. Well, nice." She's just going to like immediately just put her hand up and everybody's going to shut up again. Well, on the subject of killing, I'm told you've been a little busy with a little bit of that aspect. I don't suppose it'd be trouble for all of you to deal with anyone you think that will try to stop our meeting from taking place? Puck has heard many rumors that things outside the dome are not as they seem. There are whispers in the night of gatherings of people, all planning our demise. Please remember, we were invited to this world the same as your ancestors. It just took us longer to get here.
Yeah, so I'm sure there's sneaky shit going on. I'm sure y'all have some sneaky shit going on here too. So
more than we would normally have, yes.
Yeah. So what you're seeing in here, you can probably expect outside, right?
I think we have more going on here than you out there, but I'm hoping I can have ours dealt with, and I'm hoping you can deal with yours.
Okay.
Have
we heard anything about this?
You would know a couple of things are going on outside. It's more the there's a couple of hidden areas like of people trying to stop things, but you really haven't. You've had other people deal with it. Mainly the Nomateers are dealing with a rebel group of clerics and paladins. So she's talking lines of like that. Puck would know all of the undead that are going on, killing stuff. So basically all the things you're dealing with, they're hoping you have sorted before the meeting.
We'll see what we can do. We're not in positions of power. We're just getting y'all to a meeting place.
Yes, but you are in positions of having other people do your stuff for you and help out.
The best I can say is we might be able to give you tip-offs on what's happening here, what's happening there. Don't take that fucking route, right?
Right. I can work with that. I think we can work with that. It's mostly she's just gonna look over to like the other end. As you look, it's pretty much like where she is, where her throne is. Complete opposite end, like almost this whole area is almost like a triangle. So she's on one end. There's a kind of like a, what would it be? Like almost like a wall of vines. And she's going to wave a hand, and the wall of vines behind her is going to drop, and it's going to be like one big glass panel. And sitting behind her throne is Mab's throne. And now looking through her is the Unseelie court behind a massive wall of glass. You can't hear anything. You can't see a lot. But she basically just dropped the veil of the Unseelie court behind you. Mab's not in the chair.
Can they see us?
Kind of hard to tell. You don't really see anyone react when it drops. But the other side to you guys, I'll take perception rolls because you're technically down a little bit, and it's hard to see. I'm not going to use your passes.
$21.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Ooh, there's one.
That was my last advantage from
okay.
the butterfly field.
Okay.
Unless it's on charisma checks, then I still have advantage for another half hour.
Okay. Pretty much anyone over a 15. Sabryn, you're going to probably catch more than the rest of them.
Yeah.
It's a party going on over there. But not a normal type of party. Magic is being used freely, throwing back and forth. Looks like people are trying to kill each other over there. It looks like there's a blizzard going on over there. And looks like Morgan is having an interesting time trying to get everybody to listen to him. You would see Winter Eladrian over there. Nightmares, which are like twisted version of unicorns. Darklings, quicklings, other creatures that kind of look like Abigail, but they're covered in ice. Giants that are 30 feet tall. And it looks like Morgan's doing pretty good handling most of them. But it looks like it is a completely different aspect over there on the other side. And she's just going to put her hand back down and it's going to go away and go, well, I think it's a good time to talk about your friend Dora. I would assume you have questions.
We've heard there's some sort of power struggle going on between her and Mab.
Yes, the issues we are currently having are more related to the Unseelie Court right now. The Seelie Court has been, for the most part, we're doing pretty good. I've been told that you went through a few interesting domains on your way here. I can tell by the residue on some of you, especially Sabryn. I'm pretty sure you were not born with those antlers. Did you get them here?
Nope.
Ah, interesting. I would love to hear that tale one day. Do you still have the butterfly wings or no?
Yes.
Yes. Those you definitely got here.
Yes. And I like them. But they won't last forever.
I can make them permanent for you if you like. But I think I know exactly where they came from, by the way. Interesting place that.
I liked it. They did not.
It takes a long time to get used to the Seelie Court here. Well, to get to the Feywild. It's not up in its full bloom yet. Once it's in its full bloom, I would, be happy to give you a tour of the more fun areas and the more interesting places to see. And if you can stomach it, some of the darker things.
Oh. Okay.
But that will take a while.
Tooth looks at the group and his eyes are just really wide. He's like, please don't.
It's just in his head. I'm just going to be like, it's okay, Tooth. You don't have to come on that trip. That's voluntary. It doesn't have to do with this. It's okay.
She's going to look... we're doing Queen Mab. Dora is still having issues with her new memories and power. Very soon, I don't know how soon, but I'm pretty sure quite soon, we are trying. There will be nothing left of Dora. We assumed the power of the Winter Queen would have incidentally made her insane and she would have succumbed to being my new sister, but she has surprised us. Her mind is quite strong. So that's kind of left things around here a little on edge, mainly because until such time that she truly becomes the Queen of Air and Darkness, the Unseelie Court is scattered. Alliances are broken, promises left unanswered. Deals are not being fulfilled, pacts are being ripped apart. The fate of the Unseelie is currently up in the air. Mab, on occasion, sits upon her throne, but she never speaks to anyone but Morgan. I tell you this mainly to let you know that there are factions within the Unseelie that are rising up and preparing for something, waiting for the right time to pounce. We are not really able to help in this matter due to pacts made long ago. Morgan will let us know if anything major arises, and he will let you know if that happens too. The only one who has been tremendous help to Morgan is, I believe you have met Alec. Mm-hmm. He has been tremendous help, as he put it, having fun. Which for him is a word I never thought I would hear from him. He prefers content. and quiet.
I have 2 concerns I would like to bring up.
Only
That's
2?
all right.
Okay. I still
Well,
have many.
Directly related to this, at least. The
Mhm.
first being, is there a point involving the Unseelie in this meeting if they are not in control of their own domain and agreements and pacts? If they can't keep them, is there a point in inviting them until they have reestablished their hold?
The majority still recognize the throne. When I say there's uncertainties and scattered over there, it is mostly a handful, but the handful of them are a handful. So I think, well, and honestly, if the dome ever went down, they would have to abide by any deal we come up with. That is written in our history, it's in our blood, it's who we are. If we put our name to paper, we will keep that pact, even if we have to kill all of our people to do it. I don't know if yours would do the same.
Probably not.
No. How are things outside? Like, what's the general vibe about us?
Oh, everyone's scared shitless of you.
The dome has expanded farther than expected. It's
Yes.
causing a fair bit of
Making people nervous, for sure.
Yes.
relocation.
It's not just you. Trust me, this is a predicament I never thought I would ever see myself or my people in before. We thought ourselves, well, above most of anybody else. I have the power to do, well, if I felt like it, I could stop the sun. But that's not going to help us make friends, now, is it?
Probably not.
No. As for the dome getting bigger, we know this place is a special place for you and your people, and we have tried our best to leave anything we felt as important alone. There are a few landmarks and small farming houses that are still there, and a few of the locals did get trapped inside the dome as it went up. They're fine for the most part, just currently not able to leave. We're doing our best to make them happy. Anything that the dome currently is, well, overlapping, we're doing our best, but I only have a third of the dome for my court. Mab has a third of the dome, and the courtless have a third of the dome. I cannot tell you what's going on over there. My part, I am keeping as true for you as I possibly can. But I can't guarantee that's going to last. And I don't know if this dome is permanent or... I don't think it is. Alec is telling me...
So.
Alec's not sure if he's the cause of it getting bigger or not. He might be, but he's not saying if it's truly him. He expanded a lot of energy getting this ready for us, and it might be some long-term effects of what he did. I don't know the specifics. You would have to ask him. If you could find where he currently is. The Feywild was as large as your planet, and being stuck inside this dome can only last for so long. My old home was as large as, well, this place alone. But that will be what I discuss with your people. There are a few things I need to go over with them that I would rather not tell you, because it's specifics for them. I hope you understand. I can't give you the specifics of what we need and what we require from you. I would assume your people's list is going to be bigger than mine. Speaking of your people, I assume you have the majority of people in mind that are going to be coming.
Yes, the list. I will pull out a copy of the list.
Okay. Puck's pretty much just going to like appear right in front of you, go, doing great, and just grab the list and run up and hand it to her. And she's just go, really, truly. I heard from Puck that some of these people were still alive. Interesting. Oh, and you did get the Lyriel. Nope, not Lyriel. Alestriel. She did make it out, and you did get your other friend back, I believe. The lovely Skull.
Oh,
yes.
Yes.
Getting him away from Mab was one of the first missions Puck was sent on. Puck's just going to say, I only came out of it with most of my teeth missing and a couple broken arms. I was okay.
We did see them before we entered, yes.
Ah, good. Well, Brandon's going over his notes here.
That second concern, if you will.
Yes.
The Nixalia, I believe it was. I checked my notes.
Yes.
Nixalia?
Yep.
Not to assign, mortal or human interests to things, but if she was supposed to take the throne,
yes,
she's not because of Dora.
Correct.
Is there not a concern that she may forcibly upend the meeting to make Dora's position on the throne less viable? An attempt an overthrow? You did say there was discourse. I assume they are going to attempt a coup at some point.
You have to understand the Unseelie Court's ethics more than anything. Yes,
Okay.
She hates her mother. Yes, she hates Dora more than anything. She still believes her mother is alive somewhere. And out of all the daughters, she's really the only one who would protect her mother's memory. That's why she is going. Would she, if she could, immediately kill Dora and take the throne herself? Probably yes. But Morgan has things in place for the just in case that ever happened. Mainly himself.
But he would be there.
With her. No, without her. No, but I believe he will be sending insurance as regards.
Speaking of getting there, is everyone able to get themselves there, or will you be traveling through the land to get there?
Well, that was one of my other questions. I have the ability to get most of us there immediately if needed, just like I did with Puck, and I apologize for that, but it had to be done. I would rather come, as most of yours will, be by carriage. I prefer to have my emissary see the land as she travels. I know it's pretty close to here anyway, and I'm hoping the dome's not currently right outside there by the time the meeting happens, but it's possible.
In the group chat, do we think that that's safe?
I'll put you guys back on the world map just to remind you how close.
Yeah, I don't actually know what this is.
Considering who's traveling, I can't picture anyone turning up that would make it unsafe.
Yeah, technically,
short
they're
of
like a 3 hour. Sorry, they're technically a 3-hour ride to Lake Mead from the edge of the dome.
Yeah, I just remember this, AJ. I guess I'm gonna tell them this. Probably gonna want to keep your distance from the Drow.
One of the last questions I was just about to ask you, Francisco, was: are there going to be representatives there?
From basically everyone.
Huh. And is it true it is still Yonel as your matron mother?
Yep, it's her.
This world is fascinating. I have met her before. We had a conversation, in my time. 6 months ago for me. A little over 3,500 years for her. Plus 6 months.
The largest insight check. Did they fuck? I have to know.
You can give me a roll 20 and your answer is going to be no.
Had to check.
But that's a conversation for her and I to discuss. It's not anything that would matter to you anyway. But there are a few things inside of here that she would like back. Now, I believe that's all I have for you, and she's going to look around and go, anybody else have any questions? You're going to have like a lot of the court raise their hands, and she's just going to look around and go, no, none? Good. You're just going to have like a general sigh of a whole bunch of archfays that really want to talk to you guys. Right. Well,
out of curiosity.
Yep.
Since we know she won't be reading our minds.
She's not,
but I assume other people around here will be.
I haven't asked you for a wisdom save.
There's stupidly powerful thing. Someone be trying.
Yep.
When Sabryn goes, did they fuck?
I didn't say it out loud!
Can we scan the eyeline for people who went, what?
I understand that. Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, I definitely thought it in the group chat accidentally.
There's definitely
people whose expressions change.
Yeah. There's definitely surface thoughts being said. So, if you're looking, I'm not taking your passive. I'll take a perception roll from Talos.
We felt the vibes.
Yes, a 26.
It wasn't more like who. It's because of like what proportion of these people.
Okay. Because you're because you're Seelie Court, they're a little jokes are okay in certain aspects. With your 26, I'm going to say 2. Puck is the first one, who gives you a little chuckle.
I guarantee he thought it too.
And one kind of looks like elvish, massive orange hair.
It's
kind of under a green cloak.
The Traveler?
Hmm?
Did you bring the Traveler here? You did! He thought it too, and you know it.
We're using Critical Role rules for a lot of things, so why wouldn't I bring some of them in here? Of course.
I'm glad the 2 people that heard it would have also thought it.
Yeah, of all the notable attendees in here, I do have a list. Most of these guys, I don't think you've heard of yet. They're not people you would see. So you definitely have a unicorn in here. You have a massive treant in here. You have he's kind of like a giant, but he's like made out of wood and bark, and he's covered in frost. He kind of looks like a frozen tree. You have 2 twins. You'd be able to tell they're definitely full elvish, kind of like high elves, that are sitting beside each other, talking to each other. Artagan, even though you don't know who technically he is. You have a figure that's robed, has a flower crown, definitely female. She's kind of like hovering 20 feet off the ground. You have a cloak that is a guy, he kind of looks elvish. He is in a cloak of nothing but like shifting black feathers. And you have I don't have I believe another, this one's a fairy, but she's like covered in shadows and she's moving like smoke. You also have who's been like really, really behind someone, and you have not been able to see him until you actually look, but you do have Amador here. That's like behind someone waving, trying to say hi to everybody. Amador the dandelion.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So yeah, there's like 30 other people in here. Most of them are giving off weird vibes like everything else in here.
Just because I'm losing track of things as a player, how long Bayside has it been since they came through the portal?
They're just over a year. Well, they technically had a year in there after they all came through. Plus, Abigail and them were here for a couple weeks. So you're looking at probably maybe a year plus a month.
Right, because Talos would not know any of this, but how the hell did Amador get here?
You've already seen him. So
yes, but he would have. Where I know he to be, he can't be here.
He would have been allowed out after they reached here.
No,
because you guys, when we ended that game, you hadn't gone through the portal yet.
Didn't we get?
He was let out before you met Yarn Spinner.
Who did we get Yarn Spinner from?
Abigail and Puck.
Yeah, so if we got them before the main portal opened.
They came through with Abigail.
Right.
It just didn't happen
in our game. And that game started more or less when the portal opened and everyone came through. Meaning at that point, the realm's already gone.
You eventually were transferred over to Abigail's house. There was another part that we didn't get to in that game where you would have been transported to Abigail and then here first with the first wave of her, Puck, and Morgan.
Right, that makes sense.
Yes. Sorry, my one shot that the mini campaign I did with him, he learned how Yarn Spinner got here. My Oops All Reborn. He was reborn inside Yarn Spinner's area. So time-wise, it was fun to get everything going.
Actually, trying to figure out when everything was happening.
Yes. All right. So that's all the key points I have that she's going to tell you about everything. Is there any other questions you guys have left?
Sovereign of the Summer Court, if I may.
Yes.
Just so I understand things, I know they're not simple, but if they were, broadly, the Dome, the Fae, are going to take responsibility for any bad actors, so to say, among you, and Lunarans will take responsibility for the same among us, I guess.
I will do my best for my people, yes.
Okay.
If any of them step in a line, I will dig a massive hole and throw them in it.
So there's not someone specific we have to worry about?
For us, she's going to look around at Oberon and go, Oberon's going to conduct a list and she's just going to go, I believe we are sorted for the most part. We have only let out the domains that we currently trust. We have a lot that we have not been able to do until we have more room. There's only so much magic we can do to keep these domains in their own little pocket dimensions.
How much room do you conceivably think minimum amount you could live on?
I believe the continent you are on is called New Luna. Your entire middle continent would be grateful.
To start.
You're on the lower half. She's talking about the entire middle continent.
What do we know about that? Like, what do we know about the people? What are the implications of that? Like, who would have to be resettled and everything?
Roughly 10 million.
Yeah, I mean, we've been embargoed from that anyways, right?
Yeah.
It's going to be a war.
They're not even at the meeting.
Yeah. It's hard to. There's a lot of them here. There's only like 1.5 million of them, but they're only in a 250 square mile area currently.
I mean, we can't really, and neither can the people you're meeting. They can't promise the middle continent to you.
I know. Like I said, it's going to be a long talk.
Oh, which, by the way, I'll take out the paperwork for the new people to sign that are actually going.
I will get the others at some point.
Thank you.
The Lady Tandrin is currently busy. I will get all three of the main ones, plus any guards that are going to be coming supplemental on there for you. Yes. Lord Oberon pretty much just walks up, sticks his name on it. So, nice to meet you all.
Should I give her is this a good time to give her the
Helga
gift?
was almost like walking up to you and like about to elbow you and go, gift. Tooth. Gift.
I think it's a great time, Tooth.
Right. Sovereign of the Summer Court. I have a gift to present to you and to your court, I suppose. May I approach or?
Oberon, who's already like there with the paper, he just immediately turned back and I would be happy to give it to her.
Yes, sir. Tooth is going to hand Oberon the book that Kaga had given him. The detailed history of the planet.
Okay. Yep.
And Tooth is going to say, this is a gift from me, from the ambassadors, and procured by Archdruid Kaga. This is a history of, this is a history of us. It is a welcome to this land that we now share. Sovereign.
Yeah. I appreciate that there, Tooth. She's going to open it up. I believe it was a necklace and bracelet.
The book?
There's also...
And the book,
so
yes.
There was and Tooth is also in the back of his mind thinking that there are potentially other people that we might meet during this, and he has three things. He has a book,
just giving her the book.
And then he
Beautiful.
has jewelry boxes, so he's just giving her the book for now.
Beautiful. Okay, that works for me.
In the same vein as that, I did have a gift for the Unseelie Court. If we're not going to meet with them, would you pass it on for me? If that's able?
She's just going to look over at Puck and go, I believe Puck could get that over there for you. Absolutely. I was hoping today was going to be a good day to maybe meet and talk to, Queen Mab, but it has not gone so well today for her.
Understood. And I'm going to pull the bottle of moonshine out.
Okay.
And
nice.
Just hand it to Puck. In anyone reading the surface thoughts, we had shared moonshine with Dora before,
Yes.
that was the intent behind the gift.
Gotcha. I understand.
So it is more for Dora than Map, but in Sabryn's head, they're the same person. So
Nice.
also, who doesn't want moonshine?
Okay.
Of the two boxes, Tooth is going to hand over the jewelry box with the bracelet, the gems and engravings.
Interesting. These are... She's going to like hold them out and go, these are quite good, Tooth. Where did you get them? The quality is... Wow. She's just going to like hold it up.
Again, these are courtesy of our Druid community at Una.
Interesting. Well,
I think you and they will have a lot in common, really. Anyway.
I accept. Would you accept one in return?
I couldn't.
You have to say yes. That was part of the rules.
The rules.
Just give him something good.
Rules say yes. Yes.
Yes.
Rules say yes, so yes.
Rules say yes.
He says that part out loud.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. She's just going to look over at Oberon and say, I think we found somebody worthy. Oberon's going to just shake his head and go, right. Understood. He's going to like reach a hand through thin air and produce a weapon for you, sir.
Tooth's birthday.
Where'd I put it? Arg! I'll find it. Come on. Where did I put it?
I'm picturing this as if he's moaning around in his invisible realm trying to find where he put the weapon.
Yes. He's gonna like look you up and down, look at what you look at your arms and go, right. I think this'll suffice. He's going to start producing something very long. It gets longer and it gets longer and it gets longer. And he's going to pull out what looks to you and most people as a trident. This thing is twice the size of you. And he's just going to toss it at you.
It catches it? How heavy is it?
Pretty much a little bit lighter than your scythe.
Oh, okay.
I take it you are the defender of this group, and a defender requires a weapon suited to that need. I'm going to put it in your inventory for you. I think I have the item. Yeah. You, sir, are getting what's called the Defender Trident. It is a legendary item. You gain +3 bonus to attacks and rolls. The first time you attack with a weapon on each of your turns, you can transfer some or all of the weapon's bonuses to your armor class. For example, you reduce the bonus of your attack roll by 1 or 2 and gain 1 or 2 bonuses to your armor class. The adjusted bonuses remain in effect until the start of your next turn. Then you, immediately attune to it.
So Tooth is going to. What does the attunement feel like in this situation?
You
Just
tell
like he
me,
feels
sir.
connected. Yeah. So he grabs this. He catches this trident and kind of feels this burst of energy in his body. That it was like the Fey feeling was very off-putting. Not very long ago. A lot of negative experiences, and this feels like exotic to him, but positive. And he looks back at Oberon and at the Queen. He says, "Are you sure?"
Used to belong to one of our sons. He did not make it through the portal. Use it well.
Tooth is going to kneel, and he's going to say, "Thank you for this honor."
Thank you for trying to make sure we all get out of this alive. With minimal bloodshed. I hope there's none, but I can't guarantee that.
I also hope there's none, but I vow to you to always use this to bring about peace.
Well, if you got to crack some heads with it, do that too.
In the pursuit of peace, yeah.
Pursuit is a good word. Sure. I have left you all here long enough, and I do have other people to see today. It was very nice to meet you, and if you would like to stay for the night, I do have rooms prepared for you, or I can get Puck to speed you on your journey.
I think we'd like to get the fuck out of here.
Puck's just going to look up and go, I told you! Right.
I at least, for the record, will be returning for that tour once everything is settled, but I do not speak to the others on that one.
That's a deal, Sabryn.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to deal with you. So.
Well, at this point, you're going to notice, like, the Lady Muriel's just like, everything I told you, you ignored. You're getting that look from her.
we knew this was going to happen.
Is Tooth getting that look?
No, Lady Muriel is giving you guys all that look. Like, we just went over all the things not to do and say.
Yeah.
Well, Tooth made a vow.
Yeah, for real.
I'm not using the title.
Yes.
Did I? Oh, I did.
You were given a gift. Yep. Yeah, she's just head hands. It's like first timers.
Sabryn wants a tour. She likes this place. Nothing bad ever happens.
Nothing major, no. Right. So she's gonna look you all up and down and just say, "Don't worry, any of the effects of while you're in here, I think will leave once you leave the dome. I can see a few weird enchantments on a few of you, but they should, I believe, leave when you leave. So don't worry. But I don't know where you left your ride, but where would you like to be let out? I'll put you guys back on the main map, so you can figure out.
Yeah, where's our next stop? What's our next job? Do we remember? Where are we going after this?
You have a few things.
We still have a yarn spinner.
Right.
There's the Frankenstein stuff that's up in the north, right?
Maybe we should do yarn spinner.
Yeah, I can
first.
give you a rundown of I think the few things.
I think let's just go to yarn spinner.
Okay.
I think maybe let's do yarn spinner first if nobody has an introduction, because I don't think we should bring her to the meeting because not allowed in here, and also it's kind of been long enough. And that is up north, isn't it? So we could maybe check out the other thing as well up there.
Yeah. Yes.
So your
first thing would be to go to our tower.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can teleport up here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought we would be teleporting there initially because we said to
your
meet them.
tower is currently here. And then you could teleport up to here with your tower, and then that'll get you closer to the Windkeep and the area you're going. And you have another area where you need to unlock so you can teleport up here. So if you wanted to get closer to home right now, it would take you a while to get to your to have your carriage meet you there with Lucky, because he's at least 3 days away from there, if not more. Unless you want someone to go pick him up and send him up there. Or you could go right to there and then have Talos could use his teleportation circle and get you home.
Maybe
I think
we
should try and come out as close as we can to Lucky, because they have Yarn Spinner with them. And it keeps going up without Yarn Spinner.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. The Lady Muriel is just going to say, right, Puck, can you just send a message to Yarn Spinner, find out where they are, and I can find a quick path there for you guys. Yes. And Puck just pretty much just puts his hands up and immediately starts talking to Yarn Spinner, and that conversation goes, and he kind of like walks over to the Lady Muriel, looks through her mirror, conjures a map, and he's just going to point. They haven't moved much, so pretty much the exact same location where they came in. So she's going to look and go, right, back to the Warforged city, and she's going to go, right, I need to... She immediately walks over to Lord Oberon and fills him in with all the changes that he needs to do at the Glass City of Kree that she did not like. The Lord of Blades, still not nice enough. They are building too much, too fast. Stuff like that. Okay.
You're complaining the city of robots is being too efficient. What do you think is going to happen?
Okay. Well, within quick time, you guys are thanked once again by the Queen Titania. Everybody else in the room gives you guys a wave, a bow. A couple of them ignore you completely. Amador comes up and gives you guys all ankle hugs. And you guys are whisked away. Is there anything you wanted to do before you're whisked away?
As long as we get our stuff.
Yeah, you definitely get your stuff back from the Red Cap, who's pretty much just like shoving it all, going, looking at lists. Yep, that's all yours. This is all yours. Do you need help getting dressed there? I didn't catch your name, but you're Mr. Drow person?
Yeah, that works out. By any chance, is Oberon a cuck? That's AJ making a joke.
Francis didn't say that. 15 seconds to not fuck it up any further.
Yep. It's like, you did want to die today, correct?
Yeah. Like I said, I've known better. There's a reason why I've shut up. We're gonna get out, and Francisco's gonna be like, fuck these people.
Yeah. I just double checked that I have everything that I gave them.
Yeah,
make sure.
Yeah, you guys are good. They're not holding anything back because they would get murdered. Okay.
After being whisked away.
To say to this group, I think I know our answer to this, but do we think we should maybe push to talk to somebody from the other court? I mean, they're a real wild card.
And she was the nice one.
I think she was great, and I worry that she really doesn't speak for the others.
It doesn't sound like they speak for themselves right now.
No, that Morgan.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least Morgan. Did we?
Yeah, let's do that. Hey.
I'm just. I'm yet to go over it, but I did keep a list of all the mistakes we made in there. like a list of a couple of examples of you made the pack, you gift, Francisco, you would not stop swearing.
The gift, we were supposed to give gifts. A gift for a gift. You give a gift, you get a gift back.
No, it was give a gift. Yeah, receiving a gift was not.
You
not
shouldn't
mandatory.
expect to receive one back.
Oh, that's what I said, and then everyone made me take a gift.
You shouldn't expect to receive one. It doesn't mean it couldn't be given.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure someone told us we weren't allowed to not accept a gift.
No, you can accept a gift, but it's kind of like you're still accepting a gift from a fae. There might be something attached to it, hidden, like an unseen bond or something.
It's kind of hard to tell. Like she was being too nicer than she would usually be. There's no what's the word? It's not guaranteed that Morgan would do the same. So we could see them, but it'd be a bit more of a risk. And we will have to keep our mouths tight and words chosen carefully.
So are we saying Morgan?
I mean, I don't really see the point. Morgan doesn't have any authority anyways, right?
He's her right hand.
She's not even her right hand right now.
Exactly. So who do you think's keeping them in check?
I mean, we saw the video. None of them are keeping anything in check.
Yeah, but like, all right, comparatively,
I'm pretty sure things were both on fire and covered in snow. I don't know how that worked, but I saw it.
But I mean, if there's going to be one person who's keeping anybody in check, at least a little bit, it's going to be more. It's going to be
100%. But he's not coming to the meeting.
Yeah, but we can vibe check him.
We can vibe check him.
It's up to
If
you.
he
We
comes.
don't need to go, but I'm just worried that when it's game day and we're there, that the court we just visited is going to be business as usual, but the other one is going to cause problems.
Well, that's what I asked.
I don't know if there's anything we can do about it.
She said it's in their blood to keep their word, essentially. But then she also said that because, the issues between Mab and Dora, some of their pacts are being broken anyway, so I don't think it matters. Like, if it's in their blood and they're already being broken, I don't know if anything they agree to would even sustain anyways. Like, what happens if Dora and Mab never come together?
Yeah. True. Or that thing about an entire continent, I think that's going to be a problem.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But that's not really, we have no control over that. No one from that continent's even coming to the meeting. They're not even talking to us, let alone them.
Right. Yeah. True.
But it is good to know how much room they think is their minimum.
Yeah.
Let's just say fuck him and go.
We can always use the little stones to send him something, right? If we wanted to, we could. To Morgan, we could. You said a vibe check, I think, and we could always use the stones to just do a quick when it's right before the meeting or a couple days before. Hey, how's it going? Are you you got everything
still coming,
under control? You still coming? You talking to us?
Talos can send him a sending too.
Yeah, I don't think that's a bad idea, Tooth. I mean, that'll be like, what, almost 2 weeks away? Right. Who knows what happens in that time? I think that's a good idea to check on them before the meeting, a couple days before.
Right. Okay, if we're going to do that, then I don't think we need to, as Talos says, I don't think we need to push our luck any further and see the other ones, and whether it's a blizzard or an inferno, I don't really know what it was.
like a party, but not one I'm sure I'd want to be invited to.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's a good place to take a pause and go for break because it's been 2 hours. We got through meeting with a queen.
We only made like 6 mistakes.
That wasn't bad.
Look here, the only thing I made sure was that I wasn't going to be like, so is your husband a cuck?
Yeah, I was waiting for a look here, bitch. This is how it's going to be. That's what I was waiting for.
You changed me to lawful, so that's why I've kept my mouth shut.
I know. I was still waiting for it because it's still technically deep.
It's still
Francisco. Yes,
and that's why he still cussed. That's why he said, "Well, look here." That's also why I did make sure not to use any of those titles.
Yes. Okay, that works. I was waiting to give you a wisdom or intelligence save.
I did not realize, but agreeing to a tour would be considered a deal.
Yep.
But you know what? Fair enough. I'm not mad about it.
You never set parameters on how long that tour will last.
No, I can't. I don't die. I'm just around.
I know, but that could last 20, 30 years.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
There's a lot of domains.
Yep.
Sabryn would not be mad at that. Let's go.
Deal done. All right, let's go for 10.
Tooth has new parents now.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
That's not going to be emotionally complicated for him at all.
Nope, not at all.
This is our dead sons. I'm your dead son now.
Yeah.
Yep. Maybe one day that will turn you into their son, but we'll figure it out.
Just the it's not. I don't have that name anymore. Like, oh, do you want us to get it back for you?
Yeah. Love it. All right. So by the time you guys leave and are immediately outside of the Citadel, the Lady Muriel, I will never get her name right. Muriel walks up to you guys and goes, "Well, you're alive, and you're not in jail, and you have all your limbs. That's a win-win. I don't know how you got through most of that, but I have a feeling she put aside some of her, regular thoughts and feelings because of who you are. That's not how I thought that conversation was going to go, but congratulations. You did quite well. Puck's going to be in the middle of following behind, and he's just going to give you guys all a look, stare, and go, I told her to be prepared for anything, so you guys did quite good. Especially Francisco. That's what happened to you. That's a big change from the last time I saw you, sir.
There's been...
For the best? I would assume?
Sure, let's go with for the fucking best.
Yeah, I never... you look... I never thought you would give an oath to someone. That must have been an interesting conversation. At least, an oath of forgotten and forbidden love. Absolutely, I would assume you've probably made a couple hundred of them.
No.
I have.
They knew what this was.
Right. Well, whatever you did, I approve. Looks good on you. Well, if you guys feel like it, you can take all those clothing off and get your suits off and put your regular stuff back on. Please do. But thank you. Seeing as we're going to spirit you along the way, one thing the Queen forgot to tell you, so she kind of wanted me to do it anyway. The only thing we haven't been able to figure out, does Dora have family? They should know what's going on. And he's going to hand Ben a wooden box If you can find her family, please give them this.
If we can, I certainly will.
We know
Her
where she
memories of
worked, but I don't think any
Ella
family
Undo
was
wouldn't-
mentioned.
Yeah, Ala Undo didn't trust us, so he didn't tell us anything. And her memories are 95% map. There's not a lot of her left in there, so we don't know. And we'd like her family to learn.
Well, we should be heading up that way to where she worked. Maybe we can find out there.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you're going to drop Balundo back off to where he normally should be, or he is a interesting. There's a lot going on with him. Some of us, I think, know what he did to himself, but a repository of knowledge is not something to leave unattended. Anyway, I will speed you on your journey. Is there anyone you would like to contact before you leave, or would you just like us to get you as close to your carriage as possible?
Yeah, I think to the carriage is the best bet.
Right. I have a tree ready for us to go through. Lady Muriel, you are going to have to give me coordinates, and hopefully you can... I don't know if we can go through a metal glass tree, but we are going to try. I don't know if I could actually... wonder if I could go through the dome. I haven't tried that yet. Magic's technically working. Let's try through the dome first. Let's see if that happens. Let's do this the easy way. He's going to walk up to like a massive treant who's going to immediately like plant himself on the ground and just look at Puck and go, "Ready when you are, sir." Right. This is Oakbeard. Oakbeard. This is our ambassadors. Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Feel free to go through my belly anytime.
Okay.
Puck's just going to say, I think I have, you're going to notice that he has one of the necklaces on. I should tell you that I have gone for a few walks. I know a little bit what's going on. I have been allowed in and out pretty much full time, so I kind of have been scouting.
Hey, you know the area in here super well, right?
Lady Muriel is currently still mapping it. The amount of domains that are being opened are making
No, I mean
things...
the area that was already here.
Yes.
Because she said that there was
Correct.
that was still some structures and stuff that were still up.
When we first came through, we mapped out the area. I believe you saw Abigail's hut running around for a bit. We were pretty much mapping out the area.
Okay.
I know this place front and back.
I'm gonna put up a little prestidigitation of my family home and see if... Is this still there, standing anywhere? Do you remember?
He's going to take a look and go, right. Give me 1 sec to bring up your character sheet. Sorry, your character backstory that I made for you for that part. Yes. The Scythe Hill family farm. Yes. That is there. Correct.
Okay, thanks. Just curious. I'm gonna put it back.
Would you like to see it?
Nope.
Understood.
Not my home anymore, but it is my family house. I wanted to see if I could tell them it's still there.
It is still there. There are, I think, 6 or 7 people currently living in it. Whether or not they're your family members, I do not know.
I don't think so. Mine's all accounted for, but if they're getting use out of it, I have no objection.
Perfect. This is, I think, one of the first few times you guys have heard her last name. Out loud, at least.
Yeah.
Out of just, I'm pretty sure that all of my family that I know of is accounted for, right? Outside the dome.
Aunts and uncles, it might be hard.
Yeah, I don't care about
cousins.
them.
Yeah, I know.
Direct
Immediate family. Yes, with one missing
Okay, that's
brother.
what I thought. Yeah, but he was in the dome and we took him out. So anything he's done
Right.
after, he's probably not back in the dome.
No, your brother is still in the middle of being. He should be
working on it. He's
very
fine.
soon done. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's close. I think I have like 1 or 2 days before you get a yes or no.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
I haven't rolled for it yet.
Just curious. Thank you.
Anytime. There are a few interesting places that we're in here. Mostly farms, for the most part. A couple ancestral places we could tell. A couple ruins. Unfortunately, the paths towards the Underdark, or this version of the Underdark, are all waterlogged and sealed up. But yes, there are a few key places that we thought were ancestral, but that's only on our point. I don't know what the Seelie or the Unseelie or the Courtless have done. I would assume they would. I would hope they'd do the same as us.
I do have one question for you. When Sabryn was reading a little bit to me a while ago about Fae traditions and such,
Yes.
those shorter than me, even with the red hats.
They're called
Those?
red caps. They are
Red cap.
They're not what I would. They are currently. Some of them have defected from who they work for.
Right, that's what I was going to ask about. I thought they were on the other court.
Normally, we have a couple that, because of, well, how traditionally power passes from one queen to the other, they're not too sure if Dora is technically the queen or not. So a few of them have asked Queen Titania for sanctuary for the just in case. So she's put them to work doing jobs they have never done before. It has been interesting. The red caps, I don't know if you know a lot about them. Interesting lot. They are usually, or used to be, Queen Mab's assassins and messengers. They are not born traditionally as most people. They are born from the blood of their enemies.
How do they have enemies if they're not born yet?
Well, the king and the leader of the Red Caps and those that, it's a weird one. Just basically, if you find a puddle of blood somewhere from a war or anywhere, a Red Cap could be born from it. Usually within the vines of the Unseelie court's domain. But it does happen from time to time elsewhere. They're interesting. But they're useful.
The potential issues that the queen was talking about, groups thinking about trying to block peace talks. That wouldn't be them, would it?
Oh, the Red Caps, no, unless it was Queen Mab's direct command, which she would never give.
Oh, okay.
Not yet, but I think we're good. We're keeping an eye on it, and I hate to say it, but I trust Morgan.
All right. Yeah.
The day I don't trust Morgan, it's going to be an interesting day. I'm technically... him and I are like opposites. I am the summer knight of the Seelie Court. He is the winter knight of the Unseelie Court. We pretty much have been given powers somewhat similar to what the queens have. We are in command of well, pretty much the armies. I also have a, what's the word Brandon's looking for? Like a symbiotic relationship with every Seelie. At wartime, I can tell you exactly how many we have, where they currently are, what they're working, what they're thinking. I am in tune with all of them, but only at wartime.
Wow, okay.
Yes, like I said. When I first met you guys, having no one here to tell me what to do or command, I was on vacation. I enjoyed every minute of it. Are you guys ready to leave this place? I assume a couple of you are nodding a lot. Helga really wants out of here. Right.
Let's go.
Right. Oakbeard, this will only tickle a little bit. And he opens a portal through the tree, and you guys emerge roughly through the same tree that Kaga put you through. And you guys emerge, and he sends a message to Yarn Spinner to start headed this way. He's only about an hour away from you guys. Peck then says, right, well, tree striding works through the dome. Good to know, good to know. Well, you guys enjoy. Lady Muriel, let's leave these people be. She just gives you all a nod and says, nice to know you. Hopefully next time we meet, I will have more things mapped out for you.
Nice to meet you.
Good day.
Thank you.
You guys will notice your wings are gone, Sabryn. Any extra effect you guys, even your 4-week buff is gone, Tooth. Anything minor or major that's not permanent. I don't think any of you guys got a permanent debuff. They are all gone.
Helga just goes, I feel like I could get drunk again.
Right? We're going to try it.
Are you talking about the uncontrollable crying? Is that?
Yes, sir.
That's good.
Which you
off the
forgot
table.
about, but that's fine.
That's off
I
the
thought you were
well,
going to
no.
start bawling. I thought you were going to start bawling as soon as like you're handed stuff and handing out stuff. But
For some reason I remembered it as just Helga related, but you're totally right. Okay, but is that on the table for?
That's gone now. Yep.
That's gone. Okay.
Yep.
I also thought that was Helga related.
It might have been. I can't remember. It's been 2 weeks.
If you're fine with the retroactive, I think Tooth would have, like, he wouldn't have shown it too much or admitted to it, but he would have like actively teared up in a way that they would have been able to see. Yeah.
Okay. That's probably one of the other reasons you were given the defender weapon and not something meant for attacking.
Right.
Why is there new someone crying in the living room?
Yeah. First legendary weapon. We've got 1 legendary armor and 1 weapon now, I believe.
I have legendary armor?
Talos has been legendary armor for a long time.
Oh, yeah!
Because it's just reskinned.
Yeah. Reskinned mage. Robe of the Archmage. And you have the crystal ball.
Talos has been legendary.
Yeah, it's been for a while.
Put some respect on his name.
Made good rolls.
Armor.
Didn't die. Yep. Perfect. So yeah, an hour goes by, and you guys are met up with your cart with Lucky, your Vardo.
I'm going to have read an hour in my book.
Yeah, I'm good with that. I believe Dwarf, I can't remember what I said, is at the helm. Pretty much just gives you guys a nod, says he's been good. And goes back in with Yarn Spinner. Yarn Spinner pretty much just pokes like 1 eyeball out of the door of the Vardo and goes, oh, good, you're back. How did that go?
Fine.
Depends who you ask.
It went fine. We're gonna drop you off soon.
Yeah. She's interesting.
I think we did great. Talos has some notes.
You have all your limbs. That is a win.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Hmm.
And we are going to drop you off next. You're our next stop.
Oh, goody. I will let everybody know.
You're the second person to bring up the fact that we still have all our limbs. Is losing limbs a common side effect?
Or they become sentient.
What?
It's possible in certain
I
domains.
don't like the hamster moving swiftly on.
No. Concern.
Yeah.
Like, are they just sentient on your body, or do they, like, fall off your body and then become sentient?
Yes. For both.
Oh, I don't like that.
Depending on where you are. More in the, some of the weirder places of the Courtless, but, yeah. Feywild's weird. That's why we love it.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Anyway, I will get word. Do you know how long? Do you have a timeline?
For dropping you off?
Yes, it will take me at least a week in here to prepare to emerge.
Well, I can get us to our tower in about 10 minutes. And then from the tower, what about the tower? It's more or less instantaneous to teleport up.
Yes. So within 20 minutes, you can get at least up to here. And then you are, from where he wants to be dropped off, his thought was like this general vicinity. That's at least almost a week for you guys traveling.
Okay. So right around the same time.
Yeah, like maybe 5 days. Yeah.
And then we can continue upwards this third tower spot.
Yeah.
You've got your week, but it might be tight.
I'm good with that. Thank you. I will start the preparations.
Sweet.
Perfect. Talos, I assume you're doing a teleportation circle home.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. All right. So eventually you guys end up back home. Your house powers back on because it's usually powers down when you aren't there. You get a lovely welcome from Kelvin. The ghosts definitely come over and like start fluffing all the pillows and getting the house ready for you, just in case you are staying. Is there anything you want to do at home before you teleport?
Check on my bats.
Well, they're in the Vardo. Did you want to go inside or have them all come out?
I guess we need to check on.
Yeah, I'll take them out. Let them fly around the house, or my room at least. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take them.
The big ones don't fit in your room anymore.
Let them fly around the weird secret tower door.
They're gonna go up top then. Okay.
Yeah,
these things are double your size now. These things are fully grown. They are massive. They are considered large. They are considered large. Except for I think you have like 4 that are about the size of you now that can like wrap you completely.
Babies.
Yes. Fully grown babies.
I'll just spend the night with the bats.
Okay.
If we're staying here. Whatever everyone else is doing, like maybe.
Time-wise, you guys, I'd be pushing dinner and nighttime soon. Yeah. But you only 1 day for all that inside. That was pretty good. Cool. All right. So I would assume you're going to teleport and then sleep up there. So I will put you guys back on the world map again. move your party token from there all the way up here. A little further, Brandon. And over here now. Perfect. Right. So, is there anyone you want to contact while you're here when you wake up the next morning? What's your ideas?
I mean, we should probably, honestly, Cog is probably the best one because she has that whole phone network thingy.
She was in the middle of contacting people and getting them set up to go to the
the
Castle Lakemead.
Yeah, and this is us giving her the update to update the rest of it. You know, like, hey, you know, we talked to the queens. I think the king might be a cuck, and all that sort of stuff.
Okay.
Maybe we should. Isn't she kind of on like her first vacation ever with her husband?
Okay. Yeah, but like,
does she need to know that the king is a cuck right now?
Thank you for that.
Love it.
Well, I mean, technically, we did meet some of those operators and stuff, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we slept at the house. Yeah.
So it could be one of them. I'm just saying, like, Talos could make one phone call, and that person can make 15 phone calls, and be like, all right, there we go.
Is there anything specific you want to tell her about what you heard or saw or talked about?
They're worried they're going to get attacked. Freaking just like, yeah.
They've heard rumors of sects here planning an assault.
Yep. Okay. So you're basically going to tell her all the good and bad. We'll probably say that'll take at least 2 sendings from you, Talos, to get the main points off. The response from her is pretty much so are we, doing our best. Glad you're out safe.
I think we would have added like
works.
Yeah, if we had some extra words, headed up north.
Yeah. Right.
Just so
pretty much no prob. I'll do what I can. Talk to a few people. Most people excited. Might be a lot more people than we thought coming. But she's pretty much I'll get most things done.
Francisco, do you think we should check in with your baby mama? Because isn't she kind of like in charge a little bit now? She might know how the rescue attempt is going.
Yeah, I guess. That's not a bad idea at all. And sometimes I forget about my baby mama.
Yep.
Yeah.
Most important part of my life.
You say that. Francisco's never said this.
Nope. Are you guys going to stop off on Muna along the way? That will add an extra weekish.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Did we have something to do there?
Just Dora's
family stuff. Dora's stuff.
Oh.
No, okay. So what are we talking, telling...
Well, especially considering she's part of the underground organization. Hey, fucking... We want to make sure there's not some big fucking plan to ruin everything for this meeting. If there is, tell us. And also, how's that rescue attempt on fucking kidnappy McGee.
Okay, so you're asking Annabelle pretty much to tell you about all the stuff she told you she can't tell you about.
Yes.
Okay.
She loves me. So obviously she's an idiot.
Yeah, what is her intelligence and wisdom scores? Can we get that in writing? What are we looking at?
I got a character sheet somewhere for her, but I don't remember where I have it. What did I have her as? She's not magical. I think I have her mostly as a rogue. Oh, yeah, she's an investigative rogue.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But she just has magical stuff from, like, family.
Yeah.
Her response to Talos is pretty much Talos, tell the moron Drow stuff is challenging. Possible coup? Yes. Not from here. Sabryn's brother, working on it.
We'll say it word for word.
Okay.
Including her addressing Talos.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect. All right. So, yeah.
I know I should probably be more worried about him, but he did kind of do this to himself. I don't know why he thought he was capable of this. He's literally kind of just a farmer. I don't know why he joined up with you guys. I don't know. Like, I don't know how he thought he wouldn't get kidnapped. He doesn't have any skills. I'm just saying.
I kind of feel bad for him, you know.
Why? It's his fault for being a pussy.
Helga's just gonna look at you and go,
I was dead for 10 years and I haven't been kidnapped once.
You got killed.
I did not get killed. I was only mostly dead.
yeah. Helga's
And
gonna
still wasn't kidnapped.
Yeah. Helga's literally just gonna say, I blame the brother-in-law.
Oh, probably, yeah. I mean, I don't know what happened first, but I assume it was that.
I mean, that's a fair assumption. I'm guessing your brother is broke all the fucking time. Does he have a gambling problem by any chance?
I mean, he didn't at the time, but
I don't know. But you know, he might have been card sharking.
But that's like, he's not smart enough to card shop.
That could be the
I
problem.
was the accountant. He was literally just the mover. Like, at least if you're going to join the mob, do it as, like, protection. Don't try to be, like, the dealer. What'd you say?
It sounds like he was trying to, if we understand your brother, he was trying to do a good thing, right? Or is he money motivated, or is he just in a little over his head?
Probably both.
Oh.
I mean, we didn't really have, like, money growing up. I mean, my parents were farmers. That's generations of farmers. That, you know, we were all expected to also be farmers. But
yeah, so basically it's your parents' fault for being broke bitches, right?
not if they didn't mind being broke bitches. And if he didn't want to be a broke bitch, he should have gotten a job that allowed him to make money without getting kidnapped all the time. You know what you can't do when you're kidnapped? Make money.
Unless the ransom goes to him.
Who's paying the ransom? His parents don't have any money.
I don't know. Someone's paying the ransom. Is
there a ransom?
We don't know how many
he's
times
just being tortured. I don't think there's.
We don't know how many times he's been kidnapped.
At least twice, yeah.
Exactly. He might be, and twice within what, 2 weeks. So if we average this out, and someone's paying ransom, it's probably going to. He could be a genius.
Well, there wasn't a ransom for the first one because we rescued him. We didn't get paid for that.
Give me a history roll.
Who?
The two of you that are arguing.
Okay.
Francisco and Sabryn.
History roll.
Ooh, what's my history? 16.
20.
Okay. You both, Sabryn will probably remember first. He was kidnapped with Athos.
Mhm.
So maybe he was a messenger and just caught in the crossfire, but someone was tracking Athos and he got caught in the kidnapping.
For sure. And he was with a mean hot lady, right?
Off and on, yes. But
Yeah.
she tried to kill... Sorry, which one stabbed? Athos or Aramis? One of them. I can't remember off the top of my head. But she stabbed one of them. And the other got kidnapped. By her and her cult. Or whatever they are. Cultists. Not cultists. What's the word, Brandon? Anyway, other clergy.
Yeah.
Which are technically cultists.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully soon you hear back from Annabelle
You know
at
what
some
I'm gonna
point
do?
or somebody.
I'm going to tell our mom on him. And then she's going to make sure he stops doing dumb things.
Oh, you mean the same mother you haven't seen and didn't tell her that you were alive?
I saw her.
Mother?
She just didn't see me.
The one that doesn't know that you're alive. That mother. You're going to go
Okay.
tattle on your brother.
I could send a letter.
attacking-
We have the birds.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good point.
Also, we've been in the paper. I'm pretty sure they know, which I'm avoiding. I was going to send a letter, and then I didn't, and now I'm not sure.
The paper literally had a picture of what you currently look like and the name Sabryn.
Yeah.
That's it. No last name. Yeah.
No.
And it was like a hand-drawn picture of like an illusion that somebody created when they first saw you and figured out who you were. Mm-hmm. Yeah, cool. So yeah, you guys are headed north next session. That'll be fun. So is there anything you guys want to do before we end the session today? Anyone else want to contact? Or we'll save that?
No, I can't think of anybody. Like I said, my main thing was to use the telephone system.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, perfect. Yeah, she'll do that. Is there anyone you want to scry on?
Should we try calling Dr. Fate again?
I don't know if that one's a good idea. Does it seem to be about shower time?
You're trying to call Carter.
It's early in the day. She's an early riser. Whether or not Tooth's the only one technically who has the orb, so whether or not he would let you try and see Carter naked.
Tooth.
I think we gotta have a good reason to. If the last time when Talos went real quiet and had to be fixed, we didn't use this orb to do that spell, did we?
No, we
Talos,
tried to
cast
message
that.
him, right?
That's a 16 plus 8.
Yeah, that was me casting sending to him. It would
Maybe
put
we
in
should try
second
the
time.
orb.
Maybe if the orb, if we step back, is any one of us vulnerable to whatever that happened to him last time? That was pretty bad, actually.
How do we know how the orb works? Like, would it be based off of our spell save DC, or does it have its own?
The orb has its own.
Okay. It's probably not useful then.
All I'm saying is I rolled a 24 on perception, and not perception, persuasion. To be like Tooth. You know that you're curious about this. Like, think about how many tattoos that we didn't see.
And that would also be done at disadvantage, sir.
It is
Because he's a
two,
friend.
yeah.
I know, but I thought it was funny. That actually, I still rolled pretty good. Was that? That's a 30-20. Like twos. Come on.
I'm going to leave that up to you. You can do an insight check with advantage if you like.
Okay. Yeah, let me try a insight check with advantage. That's a 6, and that's a 7. So, Tooth is gonna like raise an eyebrow, and he's gonna say, "Listen, Francisco. I mean, truth is, I'm just holding the thing. If my priority is whatever this is, but if you want to use it later, I'm not your folks, right? Like you can just take it, I guess."
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest. That sounds gross. What you're talking about. I actually don't want to see that, but I'm thinking of a reason to tell you no, and it's not my orb. So,
Well, maybe we should, at least for tonight, Francisco, use it on Dr. Fate and see if that gives us any information.
The last time you remember, you did try to scry on him. Nothing happened. The sending was the only thing that went through.
Did we try to scry on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we can only try.
Volo tried. Okay.
Yes.
The rules of it are: while touching the crystal orb, you can cast scrying, spell save DC 17. In addition, you can communicate telepathically with creatures you can see within 30 feet of the spell's sensor. You can also cast suggestion through the sensor on one of those creatures. You don't need to concentrate on the suggestion to maintain.
Yeah.
You can't cast suggestion in this way again until dawn.
I mean, can you try and scry on someone, and then if it doesn't work, try and scry on a different person using it? It didn't say that you couldn't use it again until, yeah.
The suggestion is the only one that's a 1 a day. The scry is unlimited.
Maybe we just try it, see if anything's changed. Can't hurt. Francisco can always use it for his gross stuff after.
I was just like, you're a pervert.
True, though, from Helga.
It's so true.
I'll try it. If it gives backlash, I might be able to protect myself.
Yeah.
Here. Francisco, do you mind if we try something before you use it? Okay, thanks.
I'm just going to try it and see if we can see Dr. Fate or anything nearby him.
So you know the target secondhand, and you haven't seen a picture of him.
Did we not?
Okay.
Talos saw him, didn't he? Oh no, that's ascending.
Yeah, you were given a description.
Yeah.
And for me to use ascending, which you did allow, I must have had a picture of him.
Yeah.
I thought Volo showed us like a projection.
So he's going to get a plus. You've heard of it, so that'll add +5 to the save modifier. But you only have a picture or likeness, so that's a -2. So technically, I have his save +3. $25 for the wisdom save. Plus,
and I'm going to. Oh, go ahead.
Also, when you try to do the, I forgot. I didn't actually need to do that. The scrying just fades when you try to do for him.
Okay.
The spell goes off, but it doesn't even leave the area.
Can I do an Arcana check to see if this is a like a block on the area or a block on him that he's doing, or
Yeah.
If
quick
he's
Arcana.
not
Or even,
receiving it at all because he's dead or not on the
Arcana
plane
or history.
something. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do Arcana. Give myself a cut this. Just
Okay.
trash roll.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Let's add a D4. Ugh.
Okay.
Disgusting.
That's still like, yeah, like anything 16, 17. You would know that there are ways of not being able to track people. There are certain magical items that allow people to remain hidden. And he might either have something, or whoever has him. There could be an anti-magic field around him.
If there's an anti-magic field, then he wouldn't be getting sendings.
Nope. But there must be something that's not allowing scrying through. Specifically.
Okay.
So he could have an amulet of non-detection on, and that would do it. That'll still let sending through, but not scrying.
Well, if I might be remembering wrong, but you can accept this.
It's not.
Is that just the messages? Maybe
Yeah.
that was just the messages.
Yeah, you don't really know what's going on, but you know he's been kidnapped, so whatever's kidnapped him. Yeah.
You know what? I'm kind of done with this guy. Like, we don't actually need him. This is a completely different side thing. Like, half of the planet thinks he's not even on the planet anymore. If there's someone strong enough to kidnap this man, we're not going to do anything against them. Like, really. I give the ball back to Francisco to be gross with.
I mean, that makes sense. So.
If he doesn't want to be rescued, then I'm not going to waste my time.
I think the whole visit just now to the Fae and meeting the Queen, it really put into perspective for me that's kind of priority number one. Whatever's happening in the shadows about disturbing this meeting, that's what's on my mind. This fake guy, it's up to you guys.
Well, it was technically part of our deal with
I don't.
Valen.
But
Yep. You would know if she put him on the list, it was for a reason. You have been told by a few people that although he usually does his own thing, he's probably one of the most powerful creatures in his existence right now.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. If he's supposed to be one of the most powerful creatures in existence, and he got himself kidnapped, what the fuck are we going to do about it?
Yep.
Plus, wasn't our deal with Valen she was going to help us kill Francisco's dad?
Yep. Potion
Did she
fucked
actually
that up.
help us with that?
She would have. You turned her down twice when she asked, "What would you like me to do?" Francisco told her to stay home.
Yeah, so the deal's dead. Your dad's dead. The deal's gone.
Well, she did technically kill him.
Did she?
Yeah, she's the one who turned into an archlich and dropped the
Because
mountain
I know
on
we
her.
were with the Drow, right? Well, that didn't kill him, though. We brought him back to the Drow.
No, she killed him. She brought him back and resurrected him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then he wasn't dead.
Technically, she still did her job by annihilating him and his cabal.
If you agree to kill someone and then you resurrect them,
That was just for the Drow's sake. Yeah. Just to get information out of them.
Yeah.
Hey, was our deal to actually reform it? Or was it just to contact everyone?
Just to make the ask, because they don't like her. Whether they said yes or no was not part of the deal.
In which case, we've already tried contacting Dr. Fate, so...
Exactly. Yep. We made an effort.
Yep.
And something
Volo
can go
saw
through,
it.
so we could try again in this future.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll see if I have anything that could protect your brain if he tries that again.
Might be worth waiting until we're
Yeah.
with someone else.
Probably.
Someone who can just undo it.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right.
To the north.
Okay. So you have like 5 days journey. We'll do some of that next session. The only other thing you could do if you wandered along the journey, because technically your Lucky can just drive, and for the most part. Did you want to use your teleportation circle on your arm yet, or you want to save that for later? Because you do have 5 days if you wanted to get that in the works. Then I can prep that. Well, I got most of it.
What do you mean? Like, actually learn it? Because I only have it. Well, if we use it, then we already teleport away, and we couldn't get back to where. So we'd have to do the journey again.
Unless you did it before.
Yeah. I thought it'd be more case of we'd go up, drop off.
Okay. Get the tower and then do that.
Weaver, and then go to the other tower. So then we have another way to get up there quickly.
Okay.
And maybe then.
Okay.
Because at that point, it's only a few days until.
Sounds
good. Meeting.
I just need to prep a few maps for when that happens. I haven't done that. Okay. All right, so we are finally dropping off Yarn Spinner 25 sessions later.
Yeah, we've made the wait long enough. Yeah.
Yep. I love it. Okay, perfect. So that's going to be interesting. Are we going to keep it all? You do have a book that has put you up in that area, but I don't know if Tooth wants to go home.
I don't know if we've really had that.
Okay. We'll figure that out later then. Okay, perfect. Because I haven't hashed out the wind keep yet, but I will start doing that too, just in case. Perfect. I know the majority of it. Cool.